Welcome to Math Understood, and today we're going to be going over our Unit 4 assessment on circles, parallelograms, and triangles. For the first question on this assessment, it is asking us to find the circumference of this circle. In order to do this, we need to use the equation c equals pi times d, or circumference is equal to pi times diameter. And we know that our diameter is equal to 10 centimeters. So c is equal to pi times 10 centimeters, which gives us a circumference value equal to 31.4 centimeters. Now, because our diameter was given to us with no decimal places, we need to round down our circumference. So C is equal to 31 centimeters. In order to find the radius of this circle here, we know that our diameter divided by 2 will give us our radius, or that our radius times by 2 will give us our diameter. So for this question, we need to go 10 divided by 2, which will give us our radius equal to 5. In order to find the area of this circle, we are going to use this equation. Area is equal to pi times radius squared, or area is equal to pi times radius. So we have just calculated our radius value, which was equal to 5. So area is equal to pi times 5 times 5. So area is equal to 78.5 centimeters squared, or area is equal to 79 centimeters squared when we round up, because our diameter was given to us with no decimal places. Question 2 of this assessment was asking us to find the area of this triangle. So in order to do that, we are going to use this equation. Area is equal to base times height divided by 2. For this triangle, the height is identified as 10 centimeters and the base is equal to 20 centimeters. So we are able to answer this equation. So area is equal to our base, which is 20 centimeters, times by our height, which is 10 centimeters, divided by 2, which gives us an area equal to 100 centimeters squared. In order to find the perimeter of this triangle, we are going to use the values on the outside edge of the triangle. This means that we are going to use the values of 15 centimeters plus 15 centimeters plus 20 centimeters, which gives us a perimeter equal to 50 centimeters. For the third question on this assessment, we are looking to find the area of this parallelogram. In order to do this, we are going to use the equation area is equal to base times height. Our base for the parallelogram is 15 centimeters, and the height of our parallelogram is 10 centimeters. Since we know these two values, we can now calculate our area. So area is equal to 15 centimeters times 10 centimeters, which gives us an area equal to 150 centimeters squared. And the perimeter of the parallelogram, we are going to use the values 15 centimeters and 9 centimeters. Now these dashed lines located here indicate that it is the same value on the opposite side of the parallelogram. So this would be 15 centimeters and this would be 9 centimeters. So now we will add up our values. So 15 centimeters plus 15 centimeters plus 9 centimeters plus 9 centimeters gives us a perimeter equal to 48 centimeters. For this assessment, you were asked to find the height of the nose as well as to find the area of the shaded part of this face. These parts will be broken down in the next parts of the video. In order to find the height of the nose, we need to use the equation here. Area is equal to base times height divided by 2. For this equation, we know that area is equal to 198 centimeters squared and that our base is equal to 18 centimeters. In order to answer this question, we need to rearrange the formula that we have. So our area is equal to 198 centimeters squared, equal to our base, which is 18 centimeters, times by our height, which is our unknown, divided by 2. Now, in order to get height by itself, we are going to times this side by 2, which will cancel it out, but what we do to one side, we also need to do to the other. So we will times this side by 2, which gives us a value on this side equal to 396 centimeters squared, which is equal to now 18 centimeters times by our height. Now we could have also gotten to this point by doing cross multiplication, where 198 centimeters squared would be over 1. Now to get height by itself, we are going to divide the base out of 18 centimeters into the value on this side, which will give us a height equal to 22 centimeters. In order to find the area of the shaded part of the face, we are going to break parts of the face down. So the first part that we're going to calculate is the area of the eyes, or the 2 circles. Now it's important to remember the equation of calculating the area for a circle, which is a is equal to pi times r squared. The first area we are going to calculate is the circle that has a radius of 10 centimeters. So a is equal to pi times our radius, which is 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, which gives us an area equal to 314 centimeters squared. Now we are going to calculate the area of this circle. Now when we look at this, we have the diameter, so we need to calculate the radius. And to get the radius, we divide diameter by 2, which gives us a radius equal to 10 centimeters, which is the exact same as the area that we already calculated for this one. So this means that the area of both circles is equal to 314 centimeters squared. Now we are going to calculate the area of the parallelogram, or the mouth, on the face. So remember that the area of a parallelogram is equal to base times height. And our base for the parallelogram is 39 centimeters, and our height is 15 centimeters. So area is equal to our base of 39 centimeters times by our height, which is 15 centimeters, which gives us an area equal to 585 centimeters squared. Now that we have calculated the area of the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, we need to calculate the total area of the face and subtract this from the individual parts that we've already calculated. It's important to remember that the area of a circle is equal to pi times radius squared, or r times r. The only value we are given to calculate the area of the circle is the circumference of the circle, which is 141 centimeters squared. Remember that the formula for circumference is c is equal to pi times our diameter. And we know the circumference value, which is equal to 141 centimeters. And we know our pi value, which is 3.14, to calculate our diameter. Now, in order to get diameter on its own, we are going to divide by pi and divide by pi, which gives us a diameter equal to 44.9 centimeters, or rounded up, diameter is equal to 45 centimeters. Now, in order to get radius, we can divide our diameter by 2. So radius is equal to 22.5 centimeters, or rounded up, radius is equal to 23 centimeters. Now that we have our radius value, we can use this to calculate the area of our circle. So area is equal to pi times our radius, or 23 centimeters, by 23 centimeters, which gives us an area equal to 1,661 centimeters squared. In order to calculate the shaded area of the face, we needed to calculate the area of the nose, eyes, and mouth, and subtract this value from the total area of the face. The area that was given to us for the nose was 198 centimeters squared. When we calculated the area of the circles, we got 314 centimeters squared for each, or 628 centimeters squared for both. For the mouth, or the parallelogram, we got an area equal to 585 centimeters squared. This gives us a total area of the nose, the eyes, and the mouth of 1,411 centimeters squared. The total area we calculated for the face was 1,661 centimeters squared. We are then going to take this value and subtract it from the 1,411 centimeters squared value that we got from calculating the area of the nose, eyes, and mouth, which gives us a total equal to 250 centimeters squared. So the total area of the shaded part of the face was again 250 centimeters squared.